It's the end of the month, y'all. And y'all know what that means. It's time to pay some bills. Yo! Oh, what's good, everybody? We got weirdest mysteries in NBA history from my boy Rebound. Now, you guys remember, right? He's an ultimate finesser. So we gotta be, proactive when he throw them jabs, man, cause like he'll throw a strike and he'll jab you underneath with that subscribe button, He's smooth, y'all, but we just gotta be smoother. Get the video.
These are the weirdest mysteries in NBA history. And first off, we got the time that the OKC Thunder had an
Rebound. Whoever doing your thumbnails is the best thumbnail artist I've seen.
See,
amazing.
Back in 2017, the Thunder were on a flight to Chicago when, all of a sudden, a loud thud echoed across the cabin, and the plane started to shake unnaturally. This was not turbulence, because when the team landed just an hour later, they discovered something horrifying. The entire nose of their plane was completely caved in.
I remember that!
Almost as if something or someone had crashed into them. So, with the players desperate for answers, Delta Airlines was forced to launch a full-on investigation. And after a few days...
Boy, you like somebody to punch the airplane in the nose, man. Look at this, man. Hadouken! You know what I mean? Bro, what?
So, with the players desperate for answers, Delta Airlines was forced to launch a full-on investigation. And after a few days, the only answer they could provide was, the plane likely encountered a bird while on descent. Yeah. The problem with that theory is, when a plane hits a bird, it gets completely covered in blood. But if you look closely,
man, what the hell is this, bro?
Speck on that entire plane. So odds are, we'll never know what truly happened to the Thunder that night. But at least this was just a one-off event.
Bro, it's like a whole meteorite to hit this thing, bro. No! No! We need to figure this out, man. Was somebody drinking and flying? What? That shit gave me the chills, man. Hold on, y'all. Let me. Cash, make sure that you cut this out. I'm talking to myself, all right? If I upload this right here, y'all, I'm not teaching to try to. I just gotta remember, man. Cash, make sure that you cut this out yourself. Why cut it out? We can pay more bills.
NBA players have been getting terrorized for years at the haunted
That's a Jim Carrey face.
Hotel.
You guys fan Jim Carrey, you know that face.
Legend has it that in the 1920s, the hotel's owner, William Skirvin, locked a maid in a room on the 10th floor, and being trapped in a tiny hotel room started to drive her insane. Eventually, she decided to throw herself out the window, plummeting over 140 feet to her death. And ever since that day, her ghost has been wandering the hotel, causing all kinds of paranormal activity. Like in 2010,
who's booking that?
Reported hearing strange noises throughout the hotel, keeping them up all night long.
Why you even book that? I do not understand why people just. Some people love this stuff, y'all. Like it gives them that sense of life.
As creepy as these incidents were, the scariest encounter came in 2016, when after a night of horror, Meta World Peace shared his traumatic ghost experience with the entire world, saying, "The ghost was all over me. I just accepted it. She touched me all over the place. I'm taking the ghost to court for touching me in the wrong places. Damn, now I want to visit the Skirvin." Now, as creepy as the Skirvin Hotel is, at least everyone made it home to their family, cause the disappearance of retired NBA player Lorenzen Wright has mystified investigators for years.
Come on, bro. You can't be texting while I'm reacting. Come on, Cash.
7:30 p.m.
That's how y'all be saying in the comments.
Lorenzen Wright was visiting his ex-wife, Shira, in Memphis, Tennessee, to help put his kids to bed. And with night swiftly approaching, he decided to step out the front door and head home. July 19th, 12:18 a.m., just 4 hours later, a haunting 911 call comes in from an unknown number at an unknown location.
Georgetown 911, where's your emergency?
Hey, bro, this time he be freaking me out, y'all. Like, you know, made me think somebody at the door or something, bro.
July 22nd, 72 hours after the phone call, Lorenzen Wright is officially reported missing after no one had seen or heard from him in 3 days, sparking a statewide police investigation into his disappearance. And it wouldn't be until 6 days later that the world would finally get some answers. Because on July 28th, Lorenzen's body was found riddled with bullet holes, rotting in a nearby forest, escalating this from a disappearance case up to an FBI murder investigation. Police probed the crime scene, searched Lorenzen's house, and interrogated his family and friends, desperately searching for clues. But after 7 years, nothing concrete was ever found, so it seemed like whoever murdered Lorenzen would remain a mystery forever. Until November of 2017, when the case was cracked wide open.
I ain't trying to make no funny jokes, you know what I mean? But it look like that she cracked the case right here, dog. It look like she got a big lead right here. She about to the cop right now.
November of 2017,
boy,
when the case was cracked wide open, thanks to an eerie discovery by the FBI. See, the feds found a gun at the bottom of a lake in nearby Mississippi. And this gun not only matched the bullets found in Lorenzen, but it also tracked back to a guy named Billy Ray Turner, who just so happened to be best friends with Lorenzen's ex-wife, Shira. So with police in possession of the murder weapon and 2 prime suspects, Shira and Billy were arrested just a month later. And in July of 2019, a year and a half after fighting the charges, Lorenzen's ex-wife Shira finally confessed to orchestrating the murder. But as horrifying as Lorenzen's story is, this is not the only mystery.
Like, bro, like, go on with the breakout, bro. Just break up, bro. Like, chill.
NBA video games.
You know, man, come my boy winning, man. Like, come on, bro.
Of an NBA star. See, back when NBA Jam was first released in 1993, one of the playable characters was net star Drazen Petrovic.
Yeah, it's my boy.
A few months after the
like
game's
the
release,
I remember
Drazen tragically died in a car accident, and ever since that fateful day.
No, I'm not that old. I remember the story, y'all. Right? Because I was always pick him in NBA 2K, my team back then, bro. Y'all boys know that boy had a 90+ always standing 3, wet like water.
Something ominous has been happening to NBA Jam. I mean, just listen to what their founder, Mark Turmel, had to say.
Somehow, the coin-operated game in the attract mode, when nobody's playing, would every once in a while would just call out, Petrovic, just out of the blue. And so, people caught on to that there was felt like a haunted game.
Kind of reach.
So
you reach.
I don't know how that.
You try to get that sales up, bro. You reach.
What, it doesn't make any sense.
Petrovic.
Oh, hell nah. There's some weird stuff going on with this game. But what's even more weird is the NBA player that vanished into thin air and was never seen again. See, back in 1999, Pistons center Bison Daley retired from the NBA to pursue his lifelong dream of traveling the world. So he purchased a boat, named it Hakuna Matata, and spent the next 3 years sailing the Pacific Ocean. But on July 6, 2002, something went horribly wrong. 'Cause with his brother Miles and girlfriend Serena, Bison set sail from the port of Tahiti and was never seen again. When no one had heard from Bison in over...
I thought you were about to say until he subscribed to the channel. What are you thinking? I thought we had him, y'all. I thought we had him.
For a week, an investigation was launched by the Tahitian police, and a few days later, they learned that the Hakuna Matata was seen docking at Tahiti just days after Bison had last set sail. Problem was, the only person that got off the ship was Bison's brother Miles, and when police tried tracking him down, he was nowhere to be found. So with no leads to go off of, police decided to interrogate Miles's close friends to try and find some answers. And according to Miles' ex-girlfriend, Miles admitted to attacking Bison on the boat, which is exactly what investigators needed to hear to get a warrant for Miles' arrest. So
for all y'all cops out there, man, listen, don't put me in that interrogation room for nothing, bro. I don't know nothing. I don't see nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. Look, I can literally be right there, visioning it right there, seeing something going on. I'm not snitching.
So
I'm not.
Swarmed the scene,
I'm not, bro.
Make an arrest.
I don't know, bro. Honestly, bro, when that was going on, I was daydreaming. I got blind. I don't know. The sun hit too hard. Yeah. But Cash, was right there staring. I don't know what you're talking about.
And whatever actually happened to Bison remains an unsolved mystery
I'm not snitching, bro.
to this day. Now, as strange as this story was, the mysteries are only going to get weirder from here, because there's something so dark about Michael Jordan that it just might have forced him to retire from the NBA. See, in 1993, right after Jordan had won his third ring, he mysteriously left the NBA with no explanation, causing fans around the world to wonder why. Well, it turns out that Jordan was hiding something scandalous. See, back in 1991, the FBI was investigating a criminal named Slim Buller when they came across a $57,000 check made out to Slim, signed by Michael Jordan. And after some interrogation, it was revealed that the check was to pay off some gambling debt that Michael owed. Yeah, Jordan was getting mixed up with some real sketchy people, and not long after, his name popped up in another shady scenario, because police in North Carolina were investigating the murder of Eddie Dow, a notorious gambler, when they located $108,000 in checks, signed by Michael Jordan. And once again, Jordan admitted writing these checks because of a gambling debt. So after the second incident, the NBA opened an investigation into Jordan's gambling history to make sure nothing illegal was going on. And ultimately, they found no wrongdoing. Jordan wasn't punished, and he promised to not get involved with shady gamblers again. Until 1993, when another gambler came forward and claimed that Jordan owed him $1.2 million. So in response, the NBA launched...
God, this is pocket change to Jordan. Dude, what? He probably wears $50,000 worth of clothes every single day. A little small check, bro. He got more of a hassle signing the check than actually giving them away the check, bro. Man, that boy.
Another investigation into Jordan, but this time, there was no conclusion to the investigation, because shortly after, Jordan announced his retirement, and the investigation mysteriously went away, leaving fans wondering if it was all just a part of a secret deal he made with the commissioner to avoid an NBA suspension for gambling. Now, we might never know if this was true or not, but Jordan was allowed back in the league just a year later, so it didn't turn out too bad for him in the end. But I can't say the same for the Sacramento Kings, because the mystery...
You know, people say gambling debt, like, it's just an IOU type of thing. Like, I'm sure, like, no one said, hey, Jordan, bro, if you give my money, bro, this right here gonna happen. Like, ew. There you go, man. Like, you know, he having so much other things going on, bro, you know.
Happened in the 2002 playoffs.
That is that, you know what I mean? You don't pay the bills, man. You in 1 month of bills.
See, back in 2002, the Kings were squaring off against the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals, when in the fourth quarter of Game 6, with Sacramento just one win away from taking the series, something weird started happening. The referees started calling all kinds of questionable fouls on the Kings. And to make things even weirder, they also kept missing obvious fouls on the Lakers, almost as if they wanted the Lakers to win. And because of all these foul calls, the Lakers ended up shooting an NBA playoff record,
rest in peace,
27
Cole,
free throws in the fourth quarter alone. So LA went on to win Game 6. And after the dub, people became really suspicious of the refs.
You gotta believe it, bro. You know, everyone know Malcolm. He's like the biggest Kobe fan I ever met in my life, right? He can even admit that this game right here was it was very sus, you know? Even he admitted it. We used to always have arguments about like how LeBron and Kobe, as you know, I'm a bigger LeBron, he's the biggest Kobe fan. We always comparing, but that's one thing he always say. Like, yeah, that whole series was. He said they should have lost.
The Kings coaches, NBA reporters, a politician even wrote a letter to the commissioner demanding an investigation into this. But despite the outrage, the series went back to LA, the Lakers eliminated the Kings, and the whole incident was put to rest. Until 2008. See, former referee Tim Donaghy was facing a prison sentence for illegally betting on games he officiated. And right before his sentencing, he wrote a letter saying that Game 6 between the Lakers and Kings was rigged by the refs, arguing that it was in the NBA's best interest to help the Lakers make it to another finals. And
y'all remember that year when LeBron lost to the Warriors in the finals? Where he didn't have Kevin Love and Kyrie? What if that would have happened here? And we're getting that free throw line a lot. Wow. It's in the NBA best interest. Don't you guys listen to that? Like that basically like the NBA literally dictates based on viewership or likeness. That's not ethical, bro.
Letter went public. The NBA's commissioner tried to silence Donaghy, saying his accusations were baseless and were a cheap attempt at getting his prison sentence lowered. So to this day, it's still unclear which side was telling the truth. But look. Yeah,
his pocket's too long. AK what he's saying. My lawyer pockets. My lawyer bigger than yours, you know what I mean? Like, you know, yours went to LSU, mine went to Harvard, you know? Yeah. We got the biggest pockets.
There's one final story that's even weirder. Cause what if I told you that the legendary Yao Ming might have been literally created by the Chinese government? Yeah. See, in the 1950s, China saw the rising popularity of the NBA, and legend has it that they decided to try and create the next basketball superstar. So their first move was to make a national decree, demanding that every woman above 5'9" and every man above 6'6" must play basketball for the country. And this one law led to the discovery of 6'3" female.
You must play? What am I got no athleticism? You must play now. Imagine that, man. Because I'm born this way.
Fengdi and 6'7" male Yao Ziwen, the two players that Chinese officials thought had the perfect genetics to create the next basketball phenom. So allegedly, China's government forced these two to marry and have a kid, giving birth.
You didn't force that boy thing to get up hard like that, bro. That boy liked her, man. Come on now, rebound. Come on, man. You need to cite this, bro. You know.
To Yao Ming. And after growing twice as fast as the average kid,
boy, got in there, man.
13-year-old Yao was already 6'6", but it still wasn't tall enough for the Chinese government. And according to Yao's childhood doctors, they started feeding him experimental growth hormones, all in an attempt to make Yao grow even taller.
Oh, wow.
And they worked, because by the time Yao became an adult, he was standing at a ridiculous 7'6", guaranteeing him a spot in the NBA and helping the Chinese government achieve their ultimate goal of creating a basketball monster. But you know what my ultimate goal is?
Subscribe!
You to click on this video right here. These are times NBA players lost.
Oh, okay. You don't do that no more. Okay, all right. Guess it stopped, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. See you guys next video. We out here.